Hey guys, what's up? I haven't posted a video on the new event yet. Well, no, maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did. You'll notice my memory isn't the superpower that I'd like to believe it is. Alright, let's see. Okay, Fenderbender Friends. Yeah, I remember doing this one. Nope, missed it. Yeah, if you miss that coin, pick up with your rear wheel. You're not going to get much better than that. Alright, now they say to do it with this. I've had good results with the wings instead. This gives you a bit too much velocity at the start. You bounce off the wall half the time when you try to connect to the ceiling. So let's see if I can actually get a good recording of a decent run here. Now I'm going to let off a little early because the wings will sail me into that gap. I think I let off a little too early, but whoops. Oh well. That could have been a lot worse. At least it didn't bounce off it like the times before I've tried to do a video on that one. Hey, landing boost didn't fire. Lovely. Well, I was totally on me on that one. Ho-hum score. I was in the wrong kit. Woohoo! Just fail. Fail hard. Yeah, there's people that swear by the super Jeep there with the jumpy Jeep setup. And I don't know. It's so random whether you get a good run or not on that I just don't like playing the game. See, 15-8, same as before. No, oh, fail. I had a pretty decent launch there, and then I completely barfed it up. Oh, and I forgot to change my kit on this one again. I don't know what it is. Something about the jumpy Jeep ones, or I guess it's after you've failed one, and you're just kind of feeling frustrated from having really failed. It's so easy to just click into the next one without even bothering to check your kit. Maybe that's just a Joe thing. I did manage to get a... what am I even doing here? I did manage to get a good score on this event once. Once is usually good enough. The chances of it coming down to like some crucial thing are so low, given that my team is almost always matched against teams that are lower ranked than we are. So it's like the chances of us losing are so remote that it... Oh, fail. Oh well. Even when we actually do get a team that puts up a fight, we still end up creaming them by the end. And I'm not just saying that because my team is freaking awesome, because they totally are. But it's a matter of the decisions we've made as a team to revert our score to 0 and start over. Well, this isn't going well. And I did it again. Don't bother checking my kit. Just jump into this one with whatever you happen to have on the machine. So, an interesting thing is I just got in from outside. The reason why I was out so late is we've had raccoons getting in the backyard and eating our chickens. We were raising a small flock of new chicks this year, and we put them all in the chicken cage in the back. And it's a pretty expansive 20 foot by 20 foot chicken yard. And I don't know how they guess the chicks just wandered up against the fence, and they just reached through these raccoons just reached through the fence and grab them and tear them to pieces, because we find them next to the fence with their heads missing or parts of their bodies missing, and they're just lying dead next to the fence when we find bodies at all. Stupid raccoons eating our chickens. We only have 4 left. 3 chicks and the rooster. And golly, just once I'd like those stupid critters to take the rooster. That rooster's a pain in the butt cuss. I'd like to see him go. Leave the new ones. Alright, just take the rooster. But no, he's too hungry to die. That rooster's mean. A funny thing though, if any of you here is like a fan of My Little Pony, when we got the chicks last, it was like a year and a half ago. My kids had one that was their total favorite, new little chick. She was such a beautiful color, and they said she is the nicest chicken in the whole group, and we're gonna name her Fluttershy. And then we all got to watch in amazement as Fluttershy quickly grew well beyond the size of all the other ones. Turned out to be a rooster. So Fluttershy became Flutterguy for real. And he is the orneriest rooster I've ever had. He's always trying to peck at your legs. You go in there to change the water and he's chasing you around, getting all tough. And those things can do some damage when they want to. Roosters are mean. It's interesting that I've been watching in the news. In Utah, they've busted up 2 big cockfighting rings. I didn't know that was a thing in Utah, but apparently it is. 2 big cockfighting rings have been busted in Utah in the last week. Okay. Well, won't catch me doing that. Although it would be a good way to get rid of this rooster. Pain in the butt rooster. So, we finally got the trampoline all cleaned up from the incident the other day where the kids decided to take the dog poop, scatter it all over the trampoline. I mean, it's a brand new trampoline to us anyway. We've only had it 2 days. And they covered it in dog poop and then proceeded to jump in it, smearing it all in. And so when I sent them in the house to go get baths and clean themselves up while I went and took a broom to the tramp to see how much I could get off with a broom, you know, as long as it wasn't warm and squishy and fresh, it should come off pretty easily. And for the most part, I was right. But anyway, while I was out there sweeping, they were in the bath, flooding it. And so I come back in from cleaning up the trampoline. You know, that's what, a $400 replacement, only to find that they'd flooded the house and gotten all the walls in the downstairs bathroom all soaked. And so now I'm looking at thousands of dollars in flood damage. Blackwater flood damage. No, I guess it's gray water technically. But it's still nasty. And it's still no fun at all. Well, anyway, so I haven't cleaned that up yet. I'm nobody's flood damage restoration specialist, even though I did do that as a side gig one year, a long time ago. Where's my train of thought? Oh, so today the boys went outside and they were crying because they were grounded from the trampoline and they really wanted to play. And I'm not going to give in to them. Not if they're going to act like little terrors like that. Definitely not. But and so they decided, I guess, to get even with me or what. I'm not sure what was going on through their heads, but they found 2 boards, just standard old. We remodeled the shed recently, so we found a bunch of floorboards lying around that we don't use anymore. And they used them to make ramps up the back steps, and then, for whatever reason possessed them today, they went out and pulled their pants down and squatted on those boards and apparently fed the dog. Disgusting. And then we found the dog carrier we've been using to cart the chicks around when we need to cart them around, filled with urine. So at this point, I'm thinking, these kids are grounded the rest of their childhood. I can't be the only dad out there that has these kinds of issues, but holy cow, I mean, it's like, can I not get a break here? Anyway, I'll let you guys go. No need to bother you with all my crazy problems. But I guess it's just a good way to remind you all that we're all human. We all have problems. We all have issues. We all have different life situations, and we're all working through them best we can. Be patient with the guy next to you. You have no idea if his kids just pooped all over, or got dog poop all over his trampoline. So, alright, I'll leave you with that. Peace out, guys.